I've come to the village of Wedmore, which, according to local press, is the poshest and most expensive village in Somerset. I actually think they should rename the village to Workmore. That's what you need to do if you want to afford a property here. Wedmore is situated on the edge of the Somerset Levels, with the Mendip hills just behind it. If you were to buy a house here, according to Rightmove, the average house price was almost £613,000. Is it worth the price tag? Let's find out.
What?
Wedmore is a place most local people would consider to be a fancy and affluent place to live in Somerset. When you arrive, you can see there's a touch of class here. It's an area that feels slightly elevated, and not just because it's situated on higher ground. The shops and local amenities feel premium, and even the convenience store gives more farm shop than Budgeons. Although there's a small population of around 3,500 people, there's a lot of local businesses, pubs, cafes and shops. Always a good sign that people are buying local and supporting the community. Wedmore also has an offbeat artsy side and is home to the Turnip Prize, a spoof UK award ceremony satirising the Tate Gallery's Turner Prize by rewarding deliberately bad modern art, with the comedic event gaining national attention every year. Wedmore is often called the Isle of Wedmore, as the village sits on slightly higher ground, surrounded by the Somerset Levels, which historically flooded and would have cut the village off completely. So for parts of the year, it would have felt like an island here. The community here is strong and diverse. I can imagine you get a few snobs, but you get that everywhere, and it's not the impression you do get when you actually visit. There's history running through the village as well. Wedmore is linked to King Alfred the Great, who's said to have agreed a peace deal with the Viking leader Guthrum somewhere nearby in the late 9th century. And right at the centre is St Mary's Church. It's hard to miss, and at this time of year it had a really lovely cherry blossom in bloom. What you see today dates back to the 15th century, but a church has stood here since Saxon times when Wedmore was linked to King Alfred. When you think of all that, you can see why people would want to live here, but what's it like to actually visit? Stick around for a picturesque walk, food in a local cafe, drinks in the Swan pub, and a visit to Ashton Windmill. Plus, I'll give you my final thoughts on Wedmore. Please take anything that tickles your fancy, except the shelves. Do you want anything? Let me know in the comments, I'll get it for you. Sorry about all the cars behind me. We're on a very busy street, it feels like, because it's a Saturday. We're in the middle of Wedmore. We've just come to the Grove, which is like a deli cum cafe. It's really nice in there, very busy. Just wait for the noisy car to pass. We went for 2 quiches. These both were, we paid £11.95 for a quiche and 3 deli salads, but actually they just give us a bit of all of them because they were running out of everything. I think we're here quite late for lunch. I wanted to get some more footage inside, but I can't really realistically get it without filming loads of people, and they obviously don't want to be in the video. But it's really cozy inside. It feels like a little sort of conservatory that the cafe's in, and then you've got a nice deli shop to wander around as well, plus all the counters and stuff. We're absolutely starving, so I'm ready to tuck in. This is really tasty. The quiche is the star of the show, obviously, but the salads are really tasty as well, and the ingredients feel really fresh. There's olives in some of the salad, which adds a little pop of saltiness, and then you've got this giant bulgur wheat salad, potato salad, celery, leafage. It's got everything. I feel like I'm getting all my roughage. Look at these cuties we've just seen. They're really fluffy. Oh, they're quite scared. Listen how noisy these sheep are. They're in their field adjacent to us. Come on. Oh, they're going to be quiet now. Bah. It is really smelling strongly of Somerset here. I just said to Josh, this smell, it's like really good cheese or something else, if you know what I mean. We are basically passing through a farm, so I guess that's to be expected. We're currently on a circular walk. It's one that Josh found this morning on Commute. We'll share it if it's any good. It's about an hour's long. Just think it's a good way to take in the village because there's not huge amounts to do in Wedmore. So we'll bring you along for the views. It's a very windy day. This sign right here, this is how I feel. Up to? Burp in my face. What's going on? You got an itch? You give me the side eye.
Maybe he's homophobic. Oh.
Fact there's a John Lewis truck. That's when you know you're somewhere nice. Cheers. We've just come to the Swan, which is the poshest pub that I could find in Wedmore. It's blowing a gale outside. I think, is it Storm Dave? Yeah, Storm Dave's doing a number now. It's like, it's starting to rain. So, come in for a glass of red, and Josh has gone for a pint of Guinness, which looks really satisfying actually. The pub's really cosy, nice and warm. I can't really get much filming again, which is frustrating me. There's just too many people around, but it is really nice, warm, cosy. Down the other end of the room, they've got like, it's more of like a nook, and there's like nice wallpaper. It'd be a nice place to sit. But this is also a 4-star hotel, so if you were looking for somewhere to stay in Wedmore, this is an option. And I've also seen that people have like their wedding receptions and things here. So if you're looking for something like that in the area, Wedmore, have your wedding here.
Get wedded in Wedmore?
Yeah, get wedded in Wedmore, yeah. Thoughts on Wedmore then. I'm going to try and be brief and balanced, like usual. Wedmore's in a great position. It's really well connected, but you still have that remote village life feel here to it. It's really picturesque. There's thatched cottages and just beautiful stone. Definitely feels like it's got a strong community here. Places like the Bluebird Cafe have events on in the evening. They get live bands in. They do events throughout the year here. It feels like there's a lot going on for a small village. I think if you lived here, you wouldn't get bored. I would say the main downside for me personally is it does feel like traffic is coming through the village a lot, which can sometimes make it feel not very peaceful. Although I did film this across 2 parts. So I filmed on a Saturday and also on a bank holiday Monday. And this outro is me on the bank holiday Monday. It's quieter and sunnier, and really that does make a huge difference. On Saturday, it was a little bit busy. Overall, I can see why it's pricey. It does feel like there's money in the area. Even the village shop had some very, very nice local produce in it, and it was quite pricey. The drink that we had in the Swan was also quite pricey, but it didn't feel snobby at all, so I really can't speak to that. So that's my summary of Wedmore. If there's anywhere else you want me to go, please let me know in the comments, because I need some new ideas. It doesn't have to be places, it can be attractions or restaurants or anything really, as long as it's Somerset themed. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you for the next one.